Hi guys, and welcome to Saleem's Kitchen. In today's video I will be doing a full tutorial on how to make delicious and spicy chicken samosas and spring rolls. So let's start by making the filling or stuffing first. Finely dice 700 grams of chicken fillets, 2 medium onions finely diced, 2 green chillies finely sliced, 2 stems of spring onion finely sliced, 10 mint leaves finely chopped, 1 bunch of coriander or dhania finely chopped. Now that our prep work is done, let's cook the filling. Heat your pan on medium heat. Once your pan is nice and hot, add in 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now add in the chicken fillets. Add 1 teaspoon of salt or salt to taste and 1 teaspoon of ginger and garlic paste. Now give this a good mix. Now allow the chicken fillets to cook for 6 to 8 minutes or until all the water dries out, mixing occasionally. When you are mixing occasionally, the pieces will start to stick together like this, so just separate it with your spoon. Once all the water has dried out like this, now let's add in some spices. First add in your green chili, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of tumeric powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala, a quarter teaspoon of cumin or jeera powder, and a quarter teaspoon of dhania powder. Now let's give this a nice good mix. Once you have mixed it well like this, add in the onions. And give it a good mix. Now allow the onions to cook for 4 minutes, mixing in intervals of 2 minutes. After 4 minutes of cooking the onions, give it one mix. Now this is optional. Add in half a cup of peas, and this is also optional, half a green pepper. Give this a good mix. Now let's add in all of our greens, the mint leaves, the spring onions and the coriander. Now give this a nice good mix. Now remove it from the heat. The filling is now ready. And there you have it, guys. Our beautiful spicy chicken filling is ready. So we are going to allow it to cool down. Look how beautiful this filling looks, guys. Absolutely beautiful and aromatic. Now let's move on and start making the samosa pastry strips whilst the filling is cooling down. In a mixing bowl, you will add in 3 cups or 375 grams of all-purpose wheat flour. To this, add in 1 teaspoon of salt. Now mix the salt and flour well together and form a well. Now we are going to add in normal tap water little at a time to form a semi-soft dough. So you will add in little water at a time like this and just bring the flour and water together without pressing. Use your finger to mix it like this. And once you bring it together like this, you will add in more water and continue doing this until all the flour is absorbed in water. Now you can see how all the flour came together like this. I never press, I simply mixed the flour and water together very gently. Now, once you have added in the required amount of water, you should get a soft lump like this, a lumpy dough. Now just knead it until a nice soft dough is formed. The dough will be sticky like this here. So just work it in. So once your dough is sticky like this here, you are on the right track. Now add in a handful of dry flour like this and shape it up into a dough. Remember, we want a nice soft dough. So once your dough is not sticking anymore, you can now put it on your workboard and knead it well for 1 minute. Now that our dough is kneaded well, we are going to rest it for 10 minutes. Now you can rest it in the same bowl. It will not stick at the bottom because there is still some dry flour in here, and now you can cover it. After the dough has rested for 10 minutes, we are now going to divide the dough into 16 pieces. Add some dry flour on your workboard so the dough will not stick to the workboard. Now let's cut out 16 pieces. Now let's turn all the pieces into small round discs. The dough is a bit sticky, so you can always use dry flour so it doesn't stick to your fingers. Now press it down with your thumb like this and just bring all to the center. Stretch it and bring it to the center all around. If it sticks, just apply dry flour like this on your fingers. And there you have it, guys, as simple as that, to form the pieces into discs. And you can see how beautiful and soft, semi-soft dough we have formed. Once all your discs are formed, apply dry flour on your table before setting them on your workboard or table, and stack your discs on top of the dry flour so that it will not stick. And remember to always keep them covered so they don't dry out. Now let's roll out our discs into rotis. As you roll out your rotis on another workboard, set your rotis on top of dry flour and keep them covered so they don't dry out. And there you have it, guys. All the rotis have been rolled out. Remember, the rotis should be the size of a saucer. Now let's oil them in layers of 4 using vegetable oil. As each stack is oiled, again apply dry flour on your workboard, set your layered rotis on top, and always keep them covered so they don't dry out. Once all our rotis have been oiled, we are now going to roll them out a little. Now, working with dry flour, just roll it out a little. You can set it like this by pressing it down with your fingers. Now we can just roll it out a little. And there you have it, guys. It is now ready for toasting. Now for toasting, toast it on medium heat. So first you will heat your pan. Once your pan is nice and hot, then we will add in the sheet. Now that my pan is nice and hot, I will add in my sheet. Now as your sheet is toasting, the moment you see bubbles starting to appear, turn it over. You can see now bubbles are starting to appear, and you can see it's starting to puff up on this side. So now we can turn it over and leave it for a good 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, turn it over and just leave it for like 10 seconds or so, and then our sheet will be toasted. And after 10 seconds, our sheet is now ready, and you can see how easy it separates. Look at that, guys. Beautiful sheets. You can always fold it like this. It's easier to handle and remove. And there you have it, guys. Beautiful sheets that we will be using for spring rolls and samosas. Now, once you have separated them like this, keep them covered in a damp cloth. Now, before we cover it in a damp cloth, remove 3 sheets. You can fold it like this. Now these 3 sheets will be for our spring rolls. And this 1 sheet, we will turn it into samosa strips. Cut off all around the edges and shape it up into a rectangle. Now use your own discretion and cut out 3 equal size strips. And once you stack them, you can reshape them if one is big. And there you have it, guys. 3 samosa strips and 3 spring roll sheets. So there you have it, guys. Our spring roll sheets and samosa strips are ready, and you can see how beautiful they look. And this is our samosa strips. And you can see how beautiful the samosa strips came out. Now that our strips are ready and our spring roll sheets are ready, let's make some delicious and spicy chicken spring rolls and spicy chicken samosas. And remember, always keep it covered in a damp cloth. In a small mixing bowl, add in 2 tablespoons of dry flour. Now add water as required and form a nice thick paste. This will be the glue for sticking the samosas and spring rolls. Let's start with the samosa first. Always form a pocket. Apply glue on the left hand side. Flip it over and line it up. Now you have formed a pocket. So now open up your pocket like this and add in your filling. Use your index finger, push in your filling down so it sits nice and tight. Use your thumb and press it here at the beginning so you can turn it over easily. And 1 turn over, and then now you will apply glue on the rest of the strip, and then one turn over, lining it up to the left hand side, and then one last turn over to complete the folding. And there you have it, guys. Our beautiful spicy chicken samosa is ready. This is a perfect samosa. Now let's do a spring roll. Now let's add filling onto our spring roll sheet. Try and get a bit of everything. Now let's roll the spring roll. Lift up at the beginning over your filling, pull it back slightly so it sits nice and tight here, and one roll over. So now your filling is in nice and tight. One flip on the left, one flip on the right, one pea rolled out. Now you can always give it one more roll, and now apply glue. And now just roll it to the end. And there you have it, guys. Our beautiful spicy chicken spring roll is ready. And there you have it, guys. Beautiful spring rolls and samosas. And this recipe will give you 12 spring rolls and 12 samosas. Now let's fry them in vegetable oil until they turn golden brown in color. Now you don't have to deep fry your samosas and spring rolls. You can shallow fry them like this. Turn your samosas and spring rolls occasionally so they fry evenly on both sides. And there you have it, guys. Beautiful spicy chicken spring rolls and samosas. So guys, please be sure to give this recipe a try. Please like, share and subscribe. Until my next video, stay blessed, stay safe, and peace out.